Okay, so we've started recording now. Okay, so basically this is the substring method briefly. So okay, so another thing is checking location of characters. Checking location of characters, okay, or characters at which location, or characters at different locations. Okay, so suppose we do something like this. So we want to do uh, last name dot char art. Okay, so here we are going to provide an index, and then we want to is we just supply you with the particular character at that index. So my last name, don't forget, is what? Ajibade. So if I provide index 0 here, what character is that supposed to give me? I think it should give me A. So if I run this now, um, okay, so exactly it gives me what? A. Okay, so if I do something like last name dot char at let's say 5. Okay, so if I run this, so it gives us what? D. So basically this one here, will you supply an index, and then it will just return the particular character at that particular index. So that is that char art method. Okay, so okay, so let's another option here is last name dot index of. So here you provide a particular character, and then you want to just get the index of that character. So let's say I supply in last name, I want to look for the letter J. Okay, so I want to find out which index is this letter J located. So if I run this, so it tells me that J exists as index what? 1. So that's the first occurrence of J. So it exists as index 1. So so this works. So what if I now search for the index of a character that doesn't exist? So let's say index of, in this case, I enter Z, and there is no Z in that particular character. What will this return? So let me run this and see what it returns. So it returns -1. I hope you understand this now. So when you use this index of method, if the character you are checking for exists, it will just return the index of that character. If it doesn't exist, it would return -1. Okay, so I hope this one is clear. So let's try another one again. Last name dot. Okay, we've tried index of. Okay, okay. So there's also another version of this index of method. So you want to check index of a particular character, but you don't want to check from the beginning of that string. You just want to check from a particular point. So I would supply two arguments. The first one would be the character. So I want to supply A. Okay. Let's not forget here that the surname we are checking for is Ajibade. Okay. Um, so yeah, let's do ignore. Okay, can we do ignore? Okay, we can't do that here. Okay, let's just do just to lowercase. Okay, so I want to check for letter A now, but I want to start checking for the occurrence of letter A from here. Okay, so if I run this now, so it gives me what? 4, meaning that it's just checking from index 1, which is J. So from here, it just continues to check. This is 1, 2, 3, and then this is 4. So it gives me the correct index of A, which is 4 in this case. Okay, so this is another one to check the location of a character. So another method that can also be used to check for location of a character. So let me go through this list here. I would find another one. Okay, so look at last index of. Okay, so basically, you know that in your text now, there are some letters that are likely repeated. So, but you just want to check for the index of the last occurrence of that character. So, for example, in my surname, Ajibade occurs twice. So, I want to check for last index of this character, which is A, right? So, it will still give me what? 4, because this is the last index of A, which is at index 4. So, if I run this, okay, so it still gives me 4 at this point. So, this also works fine. So, let me check again for another method for checking location. Dot we've done Karahat, we dot index of replace equals. Okay. Okay. I think basically these are just some of the methods that checks for location of a string. So these are just some methods that can be used to do that. So okay. So which other method should we take a look at here? You've taken a look at substring. Okay, how about length? So you might want to check the length of a string as well. So this would let me run this now. It's a last name dot length. Okay, this will just return the length of that string, how long it is, how many characters are there. Okay, so this should give me 7. Sorry, someone is trying to join the call as well. Uh, okay, I can't find the person again. Okay, I can't find the person again. Let's just continue. Uh, yeah. Okay, so this is dot length. So let's look for another one again that we can just treat for tonight. Um, okay, so sometimes you want to also check if a particular sequence of character is contained in a string. So here I want to check if my last name contains this sequence BAD. Okay, oh, sorry, this should be a string. Okay, so this one just checks if a particular uh it just checks if a particular sequence of character is contained in a string. So let's try this and see how it works. If I run this now, so it returns true because this particular sequence exists, which is BAD. So and of course, if it doesn't exist, it's going to return false. Okay. So I think I should stop at this point for string methods. So we are still going to take a look at more string methods as we continue to work. So and then here it's not compulsory that you memorize all the methods. So at least know some of the basics, and then as time goes by, you can also use Google as well. So, but one thing is clear: the more experience you have, the more of these methods you know that you have in memory, and then the more of them you can make use of in your code. So, I would like to ask again: are these string methods clear up to this point? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Chidima, Alpha, are they clear? Yeah, you're welcome. Pelumi Alpha. Yeah. Okay, okay, okay. So, Pelumi said the stuff we have done so far this week, she doesn't understand. So, I believe this week we have also done while loop. Okay, I won't be going through that this night, but I will send you a link that I would like you to watch, and then I think that should also work for you. So just go through that link, watch the video very well, so you would also be on track. I'll make sure I send that to you this night. Okay. So apart from while loop, we've also done for loop. So do you have issues with for loops as well? Okay. So it means just the while loop then, right? Yeah, okay. So it means I'll send you a link for that separately. So I don't know, is there any other question again?